feel about yourself? Do you love who you are? Are you proud of yourself? Do you say good things to yourself? Or do you berate yourself? Are you actually not very confident? And the language you use to describe yourself isn't very empowering. Well, who we believe we are is extremely important because that molds who we are. And our mind would do its utmost to stay within the parameters of what you think of yourself. If you want to change, you need to watch this video. Hi. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ali Gattenby and I'm a hypnotist, I'm a dual elite neuroencoding specialist, and I'm a coach. And what that means to you is within 1 to 2 sessions, I can change the way you think about yourself and the world around you. I have extremely powerful techniques that can really make that difference in such a short time. And today, we're going to talk about what you think about yourself and how that makes a difference. And I'm going to give you 3 top tips that's going to really make a difference to the way you see yourself. So as I said, what you think about yourself is really important. It's your blueprint. It's the pattern of who you are. And your mind will do everything to keep you within that. It's a bit like a thermostat, that the temperature will hit a certain level and it stays there. If it goes too high, it'll turn off and allow you to go back down. If it gets too low, it turns back on and it takes us to that level. So we all have a level within us. And I have these 3 tips that are going to help you raise that level and see yourself differently. So tip 1 is the power of your word. What you say to yourself is so important. You are always listening. So if you're saying negative things about yourself, saying you're not confident, that you can't do things, guess what? You're not going to be able to. So change your language. And if you don't think this is that important, when I'm actually doing a group coaching and it's in person, I get the person to put their hand out straight and I say to them, try really hard, try to actually stop you pushing your arm down. And I can literally push it down with 2 fingers. And I go, come on, try really hard. And then I say to them, right, put your hand out. Imagine that your arm is just still. And whatever I do, you just will not allow me to push it down. I can't. Even with 2 hands, I can't push it down. And that's just one word, try, and using not the word try. So if you think that words aren't very powerful, try it for a week. Use things like, if you can't say, I'm not confident, just say, I'm not confident in that yet. Yet is a very powerful word. It's just telling your brain that, okay, you might not be able to do it now, but it's possible that you're going to do it in the future. Where we're just saying, I am not confident, it's just like, there's no possibility of you being confident. So look at your words, be as positive as you can. And maybe if you find that difficult, sit down with someone that you trust or a friend and say to them, how do you see me? What are my strengths? And then start using their words. And if you even find that difficult, say to yourself, I am enough, because we are all enough. But change your words will really change how you see yourself, and it will make a difference to your level of where you believe you are and who you are. My second tip is visualization. Because let's face it, if we're going to do something that we're scared about doing or we're worried about it, how many times do you play it in your head that it goes wrong? And then we go to do it and we're petrified. But we've seen it in our head go wrong so many times that we just can't see any other outcome. And it's the same about how we see ourselves. We see ourselves failing. We see ourselves making a fool of ourselves. So if you change that to, if you're going to be doing something that you're really worried about and you want to be more empowered, see yourself succeeding. See yourself doing the things you want to do. See yourself as confident. See yourself as successful. See yourself as doing something you believe you can't do. This is so powerful because our minds not know the difference between something we actually do and what we imagine in detail. Now, I'm not visual at all, but I can still imagine it. I just think about it. It's all we have to do, because deep down we are all visual, even if we're not consciously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to find my way around because I wouldn't be able to see it. Just because you cannot see it in your mind doesn't mean that you can't visualize. So see things and yourself as more powerful, being able to do things, more confident, more self-esteem. And this is so powerful, especially combined with positive words. And my third tip is get a piece of paper or open up something on your phone and start writing down all the things you've achieved in the past. Because I am sure there's a lot that you've done. There's things that you've been absolutely petrified about doing, and you've actually done it, and you've done it really well. But our brains have this just amazing way of just forgetting about it. We can remember all the things that our friends do and how wonderful they are, but we forget about ourselves. We forget what we've done. So write down all the things that you've achieved. Even if it's not gone 100%, it's the fact you've actually gone and done it. Write them down. And then the next time that you feel that you can't, change that language till you can. If you feel that you're not able to, you're not able to yet. Visualize yourself doing it, and then look at that list of the things you have achieved. And those three things together will actually help you see yourself differently. And if you see yourself differently, that means your blueprint of who you are is different. And you are going to have a much more ability to actually push past that fear that we all have and go for it and grow. I really hope these 3 tips have helped you. And if you want more help and advice, have a look at this video here.